Greetings and welcome to Coaching Wizard for iPhone, a new application designed to make coaching really easy. Today we're going to walk you through the app. Let's start by creating our first team as our game's about to start. Our team is called the Magnets, and I'm going to enter the team name in right here. We can change a lot of things about our team in this team creation panel. For instance, our team only plays 70 minutes, not 90, so we're going to change that right here. Next, we're going to create some players for our team by going to the Players panel. We'll select the Create New Player button down here, and enter in our first name, which is Mike, our last name, and a jersey number. We can save email addresses or parents' names as well. When we're finished, hit Done. The great thing about Coaching Wizard is we don't need to know all the information about our players when we start and create them. For example, we know Cameron's on our team and his jersey number, but we don't know his last name right now, and that's okay. Just hit the Done button, and he'll still be able to be used in our team game. I've gone ahead and created the rest of our team, but I made one mistake. Our team jersey colors are red, not black. Luckily, every team option is manageable after you've already created the team. Just go to the Edit Team menu, select your team, and then here, I'm going to change the jersey color to red, and I'm good to go and get started with my first game of the season. Once a team's been created, starting a new game is a snap. Just select the team you want to play with, select the Create New Game button, and give the opponent a name. Today we're going to be playing the Flyers. Hit Start, and we're ready to go with our game. The referee blew the whistle, so let's hit the Start Timer button. I can change the formation around a little bit by holding down on a player until they start shaking like this. Once they get going, I can move any player into any position I want, which will make it easy to make quick changes to my formation as I make changes tactically during the game. Hitting this button on the bottom left, the clipboard button, will start the players and stop the players from being able to be changed in formation as well. Using this button in the top right of the navigation bar, I can quickly switch between my clipboard view and my team substitutes view, where I can see the players who are currently sitting on the bench. We had a couple players who didn't show up for the game today, so I want to make them inactive. Tap the clipboard on the bottom left, and on the right we'll have this In Attendance button. Here I can set players and toggle them from in attendance to not being here. That way they'll show up on the bottom of my bench, and I can see the other players more easily. Alright, we scored a goal. If we want to add a statistic, we can just tap on any player on our team, and then the statistics menu will pop up. Here we can add a goal, an assist, a shot, a yellow card, or we could even substitute the player. Got a couple other shots that have happened in the game, and I'm going to add those to our player stats right now. The game stats button on the clipboard will show us all the current statistics. We have team stats, individual stats, and we even have a game log where we can see each action that's taken place on the field. Would you look at that, I accidentally hit the home button on my iPhone, but luckily this will give me a second to show another neat feature of Coaching Wizard. If I accidentally close the app, or if I go to check my email or look at something else on my phone, a little bubble here will appear on the icon to show me how many minutes into the game we are. As we can see here, I'm only a few minutes in, and this timer will keep going as we continue throughout the match. Coaching Wizard also supports multitasking in iOS, so once we hit the icon again, we'll jump right back to where we were when we left off. One of the players just informed me that Cameron wasn't actually the one who scored that last goal, so I'm going to delete it here in the game log so I can go back to the game page and reattribute it to the proper player. I also have this great email feature here on the top right, so I can email game stats to players or parents whenever I want. Now we're back in the game mode, we can go ahead and change formations or really do whatever we want as we've seen so far using Coaching Wizard. I'm going to move my formation around and then add some more statistics to each player. I'm going to reattribute that goal just right here. I can also go and add statistics to the whole team here by hitting the team stats clipboard in the bottom right. Now I want to take out one of my players with a substitution. To do that, I'm just going to tap on the player I want to substitute, hit the substitute button, and I'll be presented with a list of players sitting on the bench. I'm going to sub in Harry right now. If the game was over right now, we could end it using the End of Game button here on the clipboard. Note that once the game is ended, we can't change any of the statistics anymore. Now we're back on the season menu, and you can see we played a couple other games this year. If I tap on the statistics panel, I can see all the team's cumulative statistics for the season. If I want to see more than just the top 3 players in each category, I can pull down on the view and release. Now every statistic for every player throughout the entire season to this point is now available for viewing. Just like we could during the game stats panel, we can tap the email button here on the top right of the navigation bar and send an email of all the statistics to players and parents whenever we'd like. It's also possible to delete entire games in case you make a mistake. In this case here, I want to accidentally misspell our opponent's name. By going back to the season page and hitting the trash can on the bottom left of the toolbar, I can delete that game. But I should note that once a game's been deleted, all the statistics will be gone as well, and we can't get them back. These are just some of the features available within the powerful Coaching Wizard for iPhone. Now I've got to go. I've got a game to coach.